Hello, Star Wars fans. This is Anditesh Ordo, and today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Clone Wars Legacy, my thoughts and how to go ahead and finish these stories up. So, at least in the current canon, they released two full story arcs. One being talking about the Bad Batch clone troopers, which is a great clan of clone troopers. To me, they're kind of a mashup of Delta Squad, Omega Squad, and the Null Arcs. In a sense, it's how I feel about these guys, and some of you guys will agree and disagree. So we got the Bad Batch. We also got the Crisis on Kamino arc, or not Kamino, Utapau, called the Kamino. Wow, I'm off. So Crisis on Kamino, I said it again. Utapau arc. I want to say Kamino. And these are the two ones that had episodes. There was supposed to be another series of episodes with Bad Batch, being on Kashyyyk. There was a couple of episodes, to where, Boba Fett would actually face Cad Bane. Seems like he might have killed him, which is a good kill for Boba Fett, I would agree. And then there's a couple of stories that were, at least one was made into comics, the other was made into a book, and that's the Son of Dathomir and the Dark Disciple arc. Now, I guess Dark Disciple arc I would like to see, remain as a book. That's great. So, thoughts on how to go about doing this. Of course, this depends on if, Dave Filoni and the crew do this or not. But one of the things I would like to see happen is, because if you look at these, this four arc story, it adds up to about 120 minutes. If you look at the minutes of the first Clone Wars movie, back when you first meet Ahsoka, you get to meet Anakin and their new ship, the Twilight or whatever it's called. That was a 1 hour and 38 minute video. Now, of course, in exception to Bad Batch arc or arcs, these two this and the Crisis on Utapau would be great options to make into a movie setting. Bad Batch 2, I'll get to what I want to talk about with Bad Batch in a second. Bad Batch, Utapau, and even Son of Dathomir would be great to see in a Clone Wars movie form. That'd be a great way to finish out that, as well as they could always just finish the full artwork of like anything to do with Boba Fett. I know there was a scene where all the bounty hunters were facing Count Dooku. There was, that scene. They could have, turned, those stories into actual episodes themselves. Those specific ones outside of the Bad Batch arc and the Utapau arc and Son of Dathomir arc, they could all be turned into episodes and just thrown into a season. Just throw it straight onto DVD. They don't need to, preview it on like Cartoon Network or, because I know it was with Cartoon Network, which I think they have the kind of rights with, I'm not sure. And as well as they could also throw it with they won't be throwing it on like Disney Channel. They just be throwing it straight into DVD. Get the story out there. Get the stories out there so we kind of know more. It'd be the season 7 Clone Wars, Lost Missions Part 2 or, something of that nature. And the reason why I'm saying do those is so that do those episodes specifically, for that series. There was also a couple episodes or a story arc where Ahsoka is off wandering Coruscant while she was kind of in her own personal exile until she meets back with Jedi or Anakin Skywalker and Rex and goes to Mandalore. Of course, that story could also be extended into as well. So yeah, those, like I said, could just come straight into DVD with episodes. And technically they could do it just with all of them in general. But the reason why I want to see Bad Batch and the Bad Batch arc, the Utapau arc, the Son of Dathomir arc, and actually any of the missions that Bad Batch does with the Kashyyyk arc could also be added into this one. Like they kind of make it to where they get a call and go to Kashyyyk with Bad Batch. This way it kind of feels okay. So the Kashyyyk, or this crew, is going to Kashyyyk for a reason, and they're going to go help deal with the droid population and the other, indigenous creatures of Kashyyyk there. And they could just make it all into one movie. That would make it an actual normal movie length, like 2 hours and 40 something minutes or something. 2 hours, 2 hours, about 50 minutes, give or take. But that's specifically for the Clone Wars arc of the Bad Batch. But yeah, I don't know. I really think that is a way they could actually go. Just so that they could get these stories out there so fans can know more about the stories. And another thing is I do play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It'd be kind of cool to see the Bad Batch all fleshed out into a better armor setup. All four of them, the Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Crosshair, and then Echo. And have a different version of Echo in the game, and then they be Bad Batch tag. How cool would that be? We'd have a whole squad just for Bad Batch, and you actually get a clone team that's just, they work together. Kind of a team within a team, kind of like how Phoenix Squad is within the Rebels, and Imperial Troopers are within the Empire. Excuse me. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. In the comments below? Let me know if you guys would like to see these just in a movie form, because 4 episodes in a small, kind of movie, I think would be great. They'd have less cutscenes in between. Yes, they'd probably have to have more credits at the end, but that's fine. I don't see why that would be a problem. And then Son of Dathomir, I really would have loved to see in a movie or episode type form, even though the comics are great. I've read the comics, but I think it'd be kind of cool to see that in actual form, and see how it actually looked. Plus, another thing, going into a movie form versus episode form, if they still have some cut scenes that they have yet shown, they could add those scenes in to make the story fleshed out even more, expand on it. So they may add 5 to 10 minutes of extra content because of, the fleshing out of extra info, which we may learn something new about, like Bad Batch or, the Crisis on Utapau or, Son of Dathomir. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you like to see this, happen? I'm kind of doing a poll, or I'm not doing a poll, but I know there's a lot of polls out there to suggest to finish Clone Wars. They just need to, they really do need to finish these stories, either in book form, comic book form, or, my suggestion, either movie and or, making episodes that just go straight out on the DVD. I personally would like that, Go in, buy the DVD, go home, pop it in, start watching with family. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you watching this episode, or this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and you guys have a wonderful day.